The Google search killer. Is it here? Is it this new feature of ChatGPT that they just introduced? Let's find out today. I'm going to give you like no hype, no BS review of this thing. If it's good, if it's not, then you're going to see it in action pretty much. What you're supposed to be doing with it, how it works, and where it stands compared to Google, for example, Google search, right? Or Perplexity, another one of its competitors. All right, let's get to it. So what I did here, just to get you to give you like a practical overview of what happened, I essentially asked ChatGPT to give me some hard questions that I should ask if I want to test this kind of new development, right? This kind of new feature that it could just basically browse the internet and give me accurate data based on my searches. This is what normally Google does. But OpenAI, the people who created ChatGPT, they introduced it now. And by the way, they did a garbage job at explaining this because what you're seeing is basically in your chats, all right? I'm going to just park myself here. You can see there's this little feature here, this little globe. So you click on it and now it searches the internet. I think they did like a terrible job in explaining what this is because unless you're like an AI pro, people see this, they don't even know what this means. Probably they will not toggle it on or off. So good to know how to use it first of all. You should have it and it's there. There's this little globe with the search feature. So we have here 20 different questions that they're supposed to be challenging for this kind of tool, right? This AI tool that searches the internet. And for example, one of them is current investment trends in solar energy projects in South Asia, for example, 2024. So we got here some information, and the thing is, it's decent, but it's not amazing. It's stuff from July, it's stuff from December 2023. I'm not that impressed. This is not the latest trends. This is not stuff from October, right? Because now is the 1st of November when this video was being made. All right, what's happening here? So, not bad, but also not amazing. Not super impressed. Although we can see later that it does find also some sources that are from October 23rd, which is becoming a bit more impressive. Haha. And the nice thing of it is it gives me the sources where it found this information. Now I double checked them and they're accurate. The cool thing about it is very fast, by the way, this thing. So like when you use it, like even the results that I get are like almost instantaneous, similar to Perplexity, which is really good. So definitely one of the top AI tools on the market. You can use the Pro feature, whatever. So for free, which is really neat. But Russia, fine. Google, 20 decillion. All right, this is an interesting thing to check. How old is this information, though, for example, right? So we're seeing here astronomical penalty. Nice. When did this happen? Can I know what date did this happen? Just to know that if this information is accurate or not, I have to click through these links. Anyway, all right, you're seeing basically like a live comparison of these different tools, right? So the neat part of it is that most of the time, this one gives you the date when did these sources were written, which is quite valuable. All right, so just for you to see what I'm seeing here on my side. All right, now challenges in implementing LLMs for real translation services. Are translators out of a job now? Are they all getting replaced? According to the answer, they say no, but I think this answer is wrong because we do have capabilities now with the advanced voice API to essentially replace translators even in real time. But here we got information that's quite old from September 2023. Not amazing. Not very good for this one. Developments in cryptocurrency by 2025. This is interesting. And we have here some information that I picked up from December, from October 31st of this year. This is not bad. So we're seeing here some information that is actually quite recent. This was updated a day ago. So not bad. Again, it's kind of hit and miss sometimes. This is what I want to emphasize with this video, right? So it's like sometimes it gets information super accurate and it's really trustworthy. Other times it's debatable. So yeah. Mergers and acquisitions in AI. And this was also not a very good answer, but let's just say it's my fault, right? Because my prompts are really basic in this scenario. So for example, I tell it here, I meant this year. And then it becomes more precise. It's telling me something that happened in September. Page from Wikipedia from 1st of November that was updated, but it's not bad. Neuroscience, science and machine learning. This was some pretty interesting stuff actually that I found from September, again September. So as you can see, it tries to pick up the latest news, but it doesn't really manage it all the time. It kind of goes back to like 1 to 2 years most of the time. Cybersecurity incidents, this was an interesting read. Again, if you go on Wikipedia, it has the sources, which is valuable. So that's nice to see. This one, so to end it, I'm going to keep the video short and practical. I'm going to give you my insights at the end, what I think about this, because I work with these systems quite a lot. So, 3 YouTube videos on AI updates. So what it found here was actually old stuff from May. This was from, well, according to them recent, but it wasn't that recent in the end. So anyway, so I got here the sources, and it shows to you, right, how they look like. But again, some of the stuff was from May. It found me the channel for AI updates when I just wanted AI updates, not the channel on YouTube. So that's something to keep in mind. What do I think about this? Is this the search killer? You know, the Google search killer pretty much. So we'll see. Because basically with Google search, what they kind of do now, they're also trying to implement AI into it, which is interesting. But I don't think that's going to be enough, because currently the competition is really strong with Perplexity, with the SearchGPT that they've built now. And by the way, it's interesting because OpenAI is really pushing hard to make people use this. Like, they will tell you to install this as your favorite browser, for example. So they are actually directly attacking Google on this. That will be an interesting development to see how Google answers back, because they're full of ads, which people do not like nowadays. All in all, tool is really solid. Again, if you want to use it, you need to click on the globe here that you're seeing. It's kind of a hidden little feature. I do understand the value of the minimalistic UI, but this is ridiculous. People are just not going to understand what this is and what to do with it. So give it a shot. Try it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I think it's a very useful tool because, again, with AI, instead of me having to navigate the internet and click through ads and random links, it just gives me the answer to my question, which is valuable. It saves you a lot of time if it's done right? If the information is trustworthy, if I can use it for what I need to do. And these systems are only getting better and better. So this is nice. This is a step in the right direction. It's not going to be a Google search killer, but they are taking a lot of the market share. So we're going to have some interesting developments, because if you stop and think about it, the thing is, Google gets paid a lot of money to do ad placement, right? It's ads, which if people are going to use less Google search, then the advertisers are not going to invest as much money. So there's a whole dynamic here there on the market and the economy that's going to shift quite a lot in problematic ways. So good to keep in mind. Just give this tool a shot. Basically, it's ChatGPT with the new search function. Really powerful, really interesting. Check it out. It's down there, little globe thing. And let me know your thoughts. See you in the next tutorial. Try to keep it simple, no BS, no hype. Let me know your thoughts. Ciao.